Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Wi-Fi battle. Today we have another random battle, which we are going to get into right away. This is going to be against Ank, another random person offline. So it has been quite some time since I've done a battle, so I was kind of waiting for the Crown Tundra DLC pack to drop, which indeed it has, and I don't actually have any new Pokemon from the Crown Tundra, but I do have a bunch of new Pokemon here ready to go that I have not used on Sword and Shield before. So I have 4 new Pokemon, actually, that we're going to be doing some random battles with, both singles and doubles. So this is going to be a single. And so we have, of course, the Octillery and the Arctozolt, which are Pokemon I've never used before at all. Then, of course, we have the return of Trevenant and Wigglytuff, who I have used in games prior, but not here on Sword and Shield. And then we have a couple of returning Pokemon from Sword and Shield. So, not much time to make a choice here. So I think we're just going to go ahead and lead with the Arctozolt, actually. Seems like a decent idea. So I'm pretty excited to use these Pokemon, actually. I know it's not a full new team, and we're going to be interchanging the other Pokemon in it, but we'll see how that works out. So there he is, and he is going to lead with the Shiinotic. So that's actually kind of what I was hoping for, leading with the Arctozolt. So Hypothermia, ready to go, Incarnate pretty much, or at least the top half. So I think I'm just going to make the obvious play, just go straight for the Icicle Crash, try to hit this thing as hard as possible. And so, fortunately, I don't miss that since it doesn't have perfect accuracy. So we're going to nail this thing, and it is not quite enough to take it out, unfortunately. I'm going to knock him down into the red, but he is going to Strength Sap me in return, so that is going to cut my attack, and then, of course, heal him, and that is going to put him back up to full, actually, so that kind of sucks. So, this isn't really a war that I can win, so I think I'm going to switch, and what do I want to switch into is the real question. I think we're going to go into the Wigglytuff, actually. So we're going to do that. So here comes the Wigglytuff, Joey Fontaine, ready to go. Inside Joke, going to go for the Spore, unfortunately. Which is going to put me to sleep, so that does suck. So, yeah, not good, but hopefully we can work with it. So I'm just going to go for a Stealth Rock. Probably not going to wake up right away. Maybe if I'm lucky, we'll see. And so he is actually just going to take this opportunity to switch out. So going to switch into the Corviknight. All right, so I am still asleep this turn, unfortunately, so nothing I can do there. So I think I'm just going to stay in here and keep trying to wake up. So, and then if I do, I'll be able to throw up an entry hazard, so that'll be pretty good. So the Corviknight's just going to Iron Head me, so that's not good. Going to take me down to about a quarter, and unfortunately, I am still asleep this turn, so that sucks. Yeah, I'm going to regain some HP with the leftovers. So now I kind of have a choice to make if I want to try and switch out and save this thing. So I think I'm just gonna stay in because the Wigglytuff isn't all that useful. Just basically gonna sack it off here. So yeah, the next Iron Head is going to take me out, so that is a pretty unfortunate start to the game for me, so that is going to knock me down to 5 Pokemon, but I do have some contingencies lined up, so we're going to go ahead and go into the Noivern. So I am Choice Specs, so I should be able to hit anything pretty hard. Gonna Frisk to show the Rocky Helmet, so that is good to know. So think, well, he does unfortunately have a lot of switch-ins to the flamethrower. But, you know, I think I am just going to make the obvious play here, go for it anyway. So, hopefully he stays in, thinking that he can maybe survive one. But with Choice Spec's damage, I don't think he can, but we might find out if he does stay in. So he's definitely thinking about this one. And he is going to stay in, fortunately. So going to hit him with that Choice Spec Flamethrower, max special attack, and it is not enough. Wow, that is unfortunate. Even with a critical hit, so this thing must be very, very, very bulky on the special side. So going to hit me with a Brave Bird to take me down by a little more than half, actually. But the recoil damage is actually going to take him out as well. So that's going to drop him down to 5 Pokemon. So not the greatest outcome that I was hoping for, but still able to get rid of the Corviknight, so that's not too bad. So going to tie it up at 5 apiece, which is not too bad. So see what he wants to bring in, and it is going to be the Arcanine, which sucks. So going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack. That doesn't matter, but because I am Choice Spec locked into Flamethrower, definitely going to have to switch here. And I think we are going to have to switch into the Octillery. So that is going to be the Octomom. So there it is. And going to go for the Play Rough here. So going to hit me and going to take me down by about a quarter there. So that is quite a bit. So I do actually have kind of a strategy with this Octillery, although I don't know if I really want to go for it. But you know what? I think I'm just going to go for the Focus Energy, because why not? We'll take a gamble and see if it works. Hopefully he just switches, predicting the water move. That would be best case scenario. So the strategy with this Octillery is I do have the Scope Lens to increase critical hit ratio. After a Focus Energy, it will actually put me up to a 100% critical hit ratio, plus the Sniper ability, which increases the damage output on critical hits by half, actually. So instead of 150%, it will now become 225% damage. So I am able to pull that off as he does switch into the Shiinotic, so that is pretty awesome, the Focus Energy. So now I'm set up at 100% critical hit ratio with Sniper, so we're going to go for the Ice Beam on this thing, and I think that should hopefully just take this thing out straight away. But we'll see what he wants to do. And so I am going to outspeed, because Shiinotic is very slow. Hit him with the Ice Beam, guaranteed critical hit, Sniper Boost, and yes, that is going to one-shot the Shiinotic, so that is awesome. So that is going to knock him down to 4 Pokemon, so that is pretty cool to see the strategy actually kind of sort of working there with Octillery. So don't see that too much, because Octillery is a pretty low-tier Mon, but yeah, so now he's going to come in with the Espeon. So I think, you know, I could Dynamax to be guaranteed to survive an attack from this thing. I don't know if I really want to do that, though. Normally I don't go for Dynamaxes first unless the opponent does. So, you know what, we're not going to do it. Just going to go for the Surf here. And so he's definitely going to outspeed me. Actually going to go for a Light Screen, so that's interesting. So going to increase the special defense of all the Pokemon on their side. Going to hit this thing with that Surf, and even that boost is not going to be enough to survive, thanks to that critical hit, increased damage critical hit, I might add. So that is going to just wipe the Espeon out and knock him down to 3 Pokemon. So that is pretty great. Octillery putting in some awesome work here right now. So we will see what he wants to do. So gonna go ahead and switch out into the Arcanine. So gonna get the Intimidate, lower my attack. It doesn't matter, of course, since I am special. So I guess there's no point in switching out at this point since I am already set up, so just going to go for another Surf here. And I know he's going to outspeed me, so we'll see if I can take an attack from this thing or not. I am max HP, so he's going to Wild Charge, and unfortunately it is going to take the Octillery out, so that does suck. But it knocks me down to 4 Pokemon, but Octillery putting in the finest of work there, actually really getting me back in the game here, so that is pretty awesome. So now I have to pick something to come in on Arcanine, and what do I want to do, actually? Choices. You know, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go into the Hitmon Bruce Lee, actually. So we're gonna go ahead and bust this out now. Seems like the right time. So gonna go ahead and go for the close combat. And he's actually going to go for the switch. Okay, interesting. So I'm going to switch into Blastoise. So that's kind of interesting. So I'm going to nail this thing with a close combat. So that is going to take it down by quite a lot, actually about 2/3. I do get the defense and special defense drops, but that's okay. So, yeah, gonna go for the close combat once again, because why not? I actually thought that I was running something different on this thing, but I guess I wasn't. So it doesn't matter though, since I am gonna outspeed the Blastoise, hit it with another close combat to take it out and drop him down to just 2 Pokemon. So that is pretty great. So he is going to go ahead and come back in with the Arcanine, so I'm going to get the Intimidate to lower my attack once more, so that's okay though. I'm just going to go ahead for another close combat here, why not? And no, he actually is going to outspeed me and hit me with the Play Rough, which after all those defense drops will definitely one-shot me. So that's okay though, going to get rid of the Hitmonlee. That will drop me down to 3 Pokemon, so still not too bad though, since I do have the Noivern, so I'm going to have to come in with that here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And I am going to see a Choice Scarf on the Arcanine. Okay, so that's actually a really good piece of information. So now I know that the Arcanine is actually Choice Scarf locked into Play Rough, so actually I'm going to have to go ahead and switch because, yeah, that would actually just destroy me. So, yeah, we're going to switch out here, and I think we're going to go ahead and switch back into the Arctozolt, actually. So, I'm going to do that, so we hopefully don't get taken out. So Arcanine going to Play Rough again, actually misses, which is pretty unfortunate for him. So gonna just go for a Stomping Tantrum here just to play it safe, actually. He's probably gonna switch, but you never know. So M up, so don't really want to make any risky predictions. So he is going to go for the switch directly into the Snorlax, which is fine. So going to go ahead and use the Stomping Tantrum on this thing, so not going to do too much damage, but that is okay because I am packing the low kick. So going to go ahead and go for that this time around. I should outspeed this thing for sure. Arctozolt not very fast, but Snorlax much slower, I believe. So we will see what he wants to do here. So he's actually going to go for the Dynamax. Okay, so that kind of sucks. So yeah, he's going to bust out the Dynamax on me. And it's actually going to be the special Gigantamax Snorlax, actually. So there it is. So I'm going to outspeed this thing, hit it with that low kick, and yeah, that's not going to do anything to it because it's Dynamaxed, so that sucks. So yeah, that really sucks. So yeah, the Dynamax definitely hurt me there for sure. So going to turn the Sunlight harsh, and so yeah, that is not good at all. So I guess I am just going to Bolt Beak this thing this time around and just try and hit it as hard as I can. So we'll see what he wants to do here. And so I'm just going to get the Bolt Beak off. So that is going to take it down by quite a lot, actually. But going to max Steel Spike me in return. Of course, my attack is not going to be enough. So max Steel Spike going to raise the Snorlax's defense and get rid of my Arctozolt to drop me to just 2. So going to have to go ahead and come in with the Trevenant here. Good old Big Woody coming back. So I think I am going to have no choice but to go ahead and bust out my Dynamax here. And what do I want to do, actually? I think the best play is just to go for the Max Knuckle, honestly. So hopefully I can take this thing out in a shot, but we're going to find out. So here comes my Dynamax. So there it is, the Dynamaxed Trevenant, ready to go. And so I should definitely outspeed this thing. I'm going to hit it with the Max Knuckle. It does have the defense boost, and because of that, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to take it out, so that sucks. I'm going to get the attack boost off the Max Knuckle, which is pretty good. Going to hit me with a Max Flare in return, and that is going to do a lot of damage, actually. That is going to knock me down to about 1/4. It is going to pop my Citrus Berry to give me some HP back there, which is good. And then thanks to the intense sunlight, my Harvest ability is going to be guaranteed to activate, so that is going to give me the Citrus Berry right back. Use it again to regain even more HP, so that's pretty good. And then this is the last turn for his Dynamax, so that is pretty awesome. So pretty happy about that. So just going to, at this point, I think, I guess, could go for, I think I just have to go for the Max Knuckle because I don't know if anything else will take this thing out, and I think the Max Knuckle is the best shot. I have to try and get rid of this thing, and the Max Knuckle indeed will get rid of the Snorlax there, and that's going to be another attack increase, which is great. So that is going to knock him down to just 1 Pokemon, and then I get the Harvest to give me the Citrus Berry back once again, which is good. So his last Pokemon is, of course, that Arcanine, which is going to be Choice Scarf, as we know. So I'm going to get the Intimidate to take one of my attack boosts away, but I'm still sitting at +1 attack with the Trevenant, which is good. Now, unfortunately, the sun is still up, I believe, so yeah, last turn for the sun, so I don't know if I can actually survive an attack here, but I guess we're going to find out. So he's going to lock himself into Flare Blitz, and unfortunately I am not going to be able to survive one of those with the sunlight up, so that is going to take care of Trevenant. Unfortunately, that is going to drop me to just 1 Pokemon. He's going to take a bunch of recoil damage there, and that is going to be it for the sunlight, fortunately. So it is down to the wire here, 1 versus 1. All I have left is the Choice Spec Noivern. So he is going to outspeed me for sure, thanks to the Choice Scarf. So the only question that remains is, am I going to be able to take a Flare Blitz? It's not very effective. Just going to go for the Boom Burst since it is 100% accuracy, of course. So can I live the Flare Blitz? That is the question. Hopefully I can. Gonna find out. And yes, with 14 HP in the red, Noivern hangs on. Gonna take that recoil damage, gonna hit him with the Boom Burst and Choice Specs. That is definitely going to finish the Arcanine off from that range, and that is game. Alright, so we won that one 1-0 against Ank, but that was an awesome match. Very close, very competitive. Definitely some weird stuff going on both sides for sure there. But yeah, that was a great battle. They don't get much closer than that, folks. So that is it. Thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and/or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So that's it, and we'll see you next time.